Hello and welcome to Bookspin. Welcome to my channel. This is my very first video for BookTube. And this channel is basically meant as an outlet for discussing science fiction, a genre which I'm very interested in and passionate about. And although I'm fairly well read in, there's still a lot out there which I haven't yet read, including a number of classics and well-known stuff. So yeah, there's a lot for me to explore here. Today, I went to Hay-on-Wye, which is a town in Wales known for its secondhand books. In fact, it's famous for that. It's a lovely little town, and there's some amazing bookshops there. A wonderful place to get lost in, and I picked up a few interesting titles. So I thought I'd share them with you today in my first book haul video. So let's get started. First up, I have two books by Arthur C. Clarke, who is, of course, one of the most famous classic science fiction writers alongside Asimov and Heinlein. I'm rather ashamed to admit that I've not actually read anything by Arthur C. Clarke yet, so it's about time I put that right. And today I wanted to find a couple of his most well-known works. I couldn't find 2001: A Space Odyssey or Rendezvous with Rama, but I did find these two. Childhood's End. This was published in 1953, and it's one of his most famous works. I don't know a lot about it, but I do know that it's very critically acclaimed, and it's basically about a peaceful alien invasion that somehow brings about a utopia on Earth, or at least an apparent utopia on Earth. So it's a very interesting concept, very highly regarded, and I can't wait to get stuck into that. And the other one I picked up from Clarke is this one, The Fountains of Paradise, which won the Hugo Award and the Nebula Award, so also quite critically acclaimed, although it's not talked about as much as some of his other works. And this one is about a giant space elevator. That's about as much as I know. It does say here, New Statesman, at times almost unbearably exciting. So yeah, I look forward to that. These are my Clarke novels. I picked up a few other classics. In fact, pretty much all of the books I picked up today are classics from 1950s, 60s, 70s, that kind of period. The next one is this one, Flowers for Algenon by Daniel Keyes, which I think it looks like it's a brand new copy of the SF Masterworks edition. This is quite well known. I think this one also won the Hugo Award. It's about a man with below average intelligence who receives some kind of uplift technology to improve his IQ and turn him into a genius. And it's written in first-person diary format. It's got a lot of praise on BookTube, so I can't wait to get stuck into that one. What else do we have? Philip Jose Farmer, Dark is the Sun. There are a lot of Philip Jose Farmer books knocking around in the bookshops in Hay-on-Wye, and he's very prolific. I have read his Riverworld sequence before, which I have up here, his Riverworld series, and I really enjoyed those. So I wanted to try something else that he wrote. This one, I think, is a kind of apocalyptic theme. It says, "The sun is dying, the fabric of space-time is unstable, the Earth is threatened. On a dying planet in the far distant future, Dave of the Turtle Tribe must recover his stolen soul egg. With his beautiful companion Varna and the plant man Sloosh, he trails the Yortie who stole it across a nightmare swamp jungle landscape." I love Philip Jose Farmer. His writing style is quite far-fetched, but he's very readable, very engaging. So I don't know if this one's any good. I just chose this one just kind of almost at random, if you like. I just wanted another farmer book, and we'll see how that one goes. Next up, we have Clifford Simak, Why Call Them Back from Heaven? Two things made this book stand out to me. First up, the writer Simak is another well-known prolific classic SF author. This is not one of his most famous works. That would probably be City. Yeah, that's probably one of his most famous books. But the title, I'm always intrigued by books which have a question mark in their title. So Why Call Them Back from Heaven? I picked it up, intrigued by the title, and I had a look at the synopsis. Well, I'll read it to you. As the years went by, mankind increasingly came to believe a physical second life was possible. In the 21st century, as billions of frozen bodies await revival, their funds are administered by Forever Center, the most powerful institution on Earth. But can the center afford to revive them? Where will these new masses live? Why are the holies so opposed to revival? And where is Daniel Frost, outcast and fugitive, whose chance discovery could destroy the center? So it seems to have some kind of theme of trying to achieve immortality through cryogenics. Again, I don't know. I've not heard anything about this book. I don't know if it's well received or not, but the author is certainly well known. So we'll give that one a try at some point. What else? Okay, so I've got two books here. One of the things which I'm interested in is translated fiction, not just science fiction, but translated fiction in general, as a window to learning about other cultures, or a window to another culture, if you like. That's always intrigued me. So one thing I'm hoping to maybe make a video on in the future is science fiction works in translation on that theme. So as part of that project, I've been looking out for well-known or classic translated science fiction novels. So to that end, I picked up these two books today. Roadside Picnic, this is the first one. Roadside Picnic by the Strugatsky brothers. The Strugatsky brothers are probably Russia's most well-known sci-fi writers. And Roadside Picnic is probably their most famous novel. I would say so. This one was published in 1971. Yeah, 1971. And it's about the effects on one village when some people discover the leftovers of an alien visit. Quite well received, quite highly regarded on BookTube. Again, I managed to pick up what appears to be a new SF Masterworks edition at a discount price. So I'm quite pleased with that. And the other translated novel I picked up was Planet of the Apes by Pierre, translated from French. If you've ever watched the original film or any of the sequels or reboots or whatever, or even if you haven't, you've probably got a good idea of what this is about. It's basically a group of explorers from Earth end up on this planet inhabited by intelligent, civilized apes who live alongside subservient humans who have sort of been reduced to savages. So I really enjoyed the original 1968 film, and I think this would be a good foray into another work in translation. So these are all of the books I picked up at Hay-on-Wye today. I did pick up another book, but not at Hay-on-Wye. It was at another place in Wales. It was at the National Trust Historic House, where they were selling secondhand books. And this one I got at the bargain price of just £1. The First 15 Lives of Harry August by Claire North. And unlike the other titles in this book haul, this is a modern novel. It's not an old one. It's published 2014. And as I understand it, it's got some kind of time loop theme about a boy who keeps on dying. Well, I'll just read the opening bit of the synopsis. No matter what he does or the decisions he makes, every time Harry dies, he always returns to where he began, a child with all the knowledge of a life lived a dozen times before. Nothing ever changes until now. And it goes on. This has a similar theme to Ken Grimwood's Replay and Kate Atkinson's Life After Life, if you're familiar with either of those. I heard about this through the Media Death Cults channel. They recently had an interview with Claire North, and this book has had a lot of buzz around it, a lot of critical acclaim, and I generally enjoy time travel fiction, so I think I will enjoy this one. So I look forward to that. So there you have it. Those are the books which I picked up recently. If you've read any of these books and would like to share your thoughts or your comments, please comment below. Or indeed, if you've read anything else by the authors of these books, let me know. Let me know what you think. That's about it for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for further science fiction content to come. I'm hoping to do a book review soon. And I'll hopefully have a few themed videos coming up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, thank you for your time, and I'll see you later.